Hey guys, Snoozy here. I am bringing to you my plans of the build that I'm going to be running for the 2.6 patch here. It will be a martial arts assassin. I will not be league starting this. I will be league starting as a lightning trap assassin and then hopefully moving into this. This is absolutely not a guide. This is not optimized. I'm fairly confident there's a lot better ways to do it. I am not super confident on the martial arts mechanics behind the scenes. For instance, there's next hit delays and stuff like that. So there's still a lot of work that needs to be done here. And it's just really important that you take this as kind of a very loose of what I'm aiming for and not an actual guide. With that said, it is going to be a martial arts assassin, and we will be abusing the Mosaic claws. Hopefully these do not get nerfed. That would really screw up my plans, because if they change these too much, I will not run this. We're going to be dual wielding these in Runic Talons just because they have really nice attack speed and we can hit breakpoints very easily with burst of speed. The big thing about these is, since we're going to be using two, we have a 100% chance for finishing moves to not consume charges. So what that means is we're no longer building up and spending, we're building up and then just spend, and it's absolutely ridiculous. On top of that, we're going to be using Griffins, since we're going to be mostly lightning based, and we're going to be trying to drop the resistance as much here. It's just got a nice little lightning facet in here. We're going to be using Mage Fist just to get a little bit more cast rate, since we're going to be using an Enigma here. And we're using Mage Fist over the Trangs just for that +1 to fire. Really, that's it. You could probably just use Trangs. The rings, Raven Frost, so we cannot be frozen. This is a Mantle just because I was struggling with mana, and I'm pretty sure it's just because my boots are so low tier, my kick damage does nothing, so I could get no leech. Like I said, completely unoptimized, random gear I'm throwing on here just to try to get it, to see how it feels to play it. Maras for now. Most likely this Maras and this ring here will be changed to faster cast rate if I get hit another breakpoint for teleport. On our flip, we're going to be using the Call to Arms in Spirit, and the Martial Arts Grand Charms here, some Life Small Resistances here, and Annie and Torch. Again, completely unoptimized. I don't even have my max resistances yet. I have a lot of planning to do. This is just kind of what I'm trying to get into here, and really hoping that it's a really fun build to play. Skill points, I don't even have everything in here. Essentially, we're going to be maxing the Phoenix Strike, Claw of Thunder, and Fist of Fire. I'm unsure if I want to do the Blades of Ice yet, or max any of these, the Tiger Strikes. 1 point in literally everything in here for now. Most likely I might end up putting more points in Weapon Block for a little bit more defensive here. Shadow Warrior Master just for a little bit more tank, especially if I transition early. You could probably drop both of these points here. If you're geared, I don't think we're going to need Fade or Venom. If we switch gear around, maybe we can hit breakpoints that we need without burst of speed. A lot of testing to go on. Traps, we're not going to do literally anything here. I thought about maybe putting some Blade Shield on here, since we do have decent damage. Oh, I guess that's pretty low on the claws. So maybe that won't work. But anyways, the main reason you guys are here, most likely, is to see the actual gameplay. And it is very, very janky right now. So essentially, we're going to max up as many of these charges as we possibly can. Now, we want one of those. And we need... what do we need? We need Phoenix yet. So Phoenix 1 is what we have to cap off at 2 here. Oh no, and I only hit once, so it's not going to work. There we go. Or actually, do we even need to cap it? Like I said, completely unoptimized. I really haven't done anything with this. This is more of just a showcase, so when I'm streaming tomorrow, people are asking, you know, what are my goals, and I can just point back to this video so they can kind of see the gameplay of what I'm working towards here. Also, I believe this is on players 8. Let's see if I can get the Chaos Sanctuary before this runs off. I don't think I can. Let's see. But we have decent mobility with the Enigma, which is to be expected. The Leech, I think, will be better if I get better boots that aren't chain boots. Because remember, the kicks and the leeches are going to be off the physical. And chain boots are very low tier. But do remember, this is player 8, and it absolutely destroys. Maybe it's not as fast as, you know, some of the meta ones like Hammerden, Novasaurus. Probably not as fast as a super geared Lightning Amazon. But come on, guys. When have you been able to do a martial arts assassin that's not super... I don't know. I honestly found them very annoying. I really didn't enjoy playing them. And I guess we didn't talk about the mercenary, so we can go ahead and go over that a little bit while I'm clearing here. So the mercenary is using infinity, and on top of that, fortitude and endarials, and using might for a little bit more physical damage. I might swap that out a little bit and go for something so I get the new cleanse helmet to get poison off of me faster. Maybe move to a chains of honor or another armor that'll give life leech. Like I said, build completely unoptimized. This is not a guide. This is me playing it just to see very loosely if this is something I would enjoy playing. And so far, I absolutely love it. It's got that nice little screen puke ability where everything is just... you can't see anything on the screen. And then gameplay. I thought it was in here. Yeah, so players 8, as you can see. The downside with this is these charges will drop before Diablo spawns. I think. Yep. Alrighty, so I don't even remember what my key bindings are. That. Oh. And we did too many. That'll be fine though. Like I said, there's a lot of key bindings for this. There's a lot of work that I need to fix and get done here. Your damage will be a lot higher. I overcapped the Phoenix Strikes, which is why those were going out. So like I said, a lot of work to be done. But this is the end game build that I will be working towards and trying to get to work. So eventually, once I have more game time under my belt here, I do plan on making an actual guide with how the mechanics work, how does next hit work. You know, for the martial arts, is Dragon Talon really the finishing move I want? There's a lot of discussion on Dragon Tail might actually be better using conversion. There's so much work to do before I can offer you a guide. So hopefully this kind of intrigues you. Maybe you want to try it out on your own. But it looks really fun. Hopefully it doesn't get nerfed before it comes out. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow on ladder launch. Have a good one, guys. Bye.